I remember the invitation perfectly. It was embossed in gold lettering, elegant and mysterious. You are cordially invited to the masquerade of eternal hearts. It sounded romantic, almost magical. What I didn't realize was that eternal hearts don't always beat. My name is Evelyn Hart, and I live in a quiet little town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests. My dog, Duke, a sleek black Labrador with eyes like polished obsidian, has been my shadow for years. He's protective, intuitive, and the only family I have left. That February, my boyfriend, Liam, surprised me with tickets to a masquerade ball hosted at Blackthorn Manor, a sprawling estate perched on the edge of town. The manor had a reputation. Locals whispered about its dark history, claiming it was haunted by the spirits of lovers who died tragically. But Liam brushed off the rumors, insisting it would be a night to remember. "Come on, Evie," he said, holding up the ornate mask he'd bought for me. "It's Valentine's Eve. Let's make this special." I agreed, mostly because I loved the idea of dressing up and escaping reality for a while. Duke stayed behind. He wasn't exactly welcome at a formal event, but I promised him extra treats when we got home. When we arrived, the manor was breathtaking. Lit by hundreds of flickering lanterns, it looked like something out of a dream, or perhaps a nightmare. Guests milled about in elaborate costumes, their faces hidden behind intricate masks. The air smelled faintly of roses and candle wax. At first, everything seemed normal. We sipped champagne, danced under crystal chandeliers, and marveled at the opulence of the mansion. But as the hours passed, I began to notice oddities. Everyone's mask looked eerily similar, not identical, but close enough to unsettle me. And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall seeing any of these people before, not even the host. When I mentioned it to Liam, he laughed it off. "You're imagining things," he said, squeezing my hand. "Relax, okay?" But I couldn't relax. Something felt wrong. Then came the whispers, faint at first, barely audible over the music. They grew louder, more insistent, until they surrounded us like a chorus of ghosts. "Do you remember? Why did you leave us? Join us." I spun around, searching for the source, but no one seemed to notice. The other guests continued dancing, their movements mechanical, almost hypnotic. "Liam," I hissed, tugging at his sleeve. "Do you hear that?" He frowned, tilting his head. "Hear what?" Before I could respond, a man approached us. His mask was plain white, featureless except for two hollow eye sockets. He bowed slightly, extending a gloved hand toward me. "Care to dance?" he asked, his voice smooth but devoid of emotion. "No, thank you," I replied quickly, stepping back. Liam shot me a confused look but said nothing. As the man turned away, I caught sight of something beneath his mask, a glimpse of pale, translucent skin. No, not skin. More like mist. By midnight, panic set in. Liam disappeared after excusing himself to find the restroom. I searched everywhere, calling his name, but no one responded. The other guests ignored me completely, their blank stares sending shivers down my spine. Desperate, I ran outside, hoping to flag down a cab or call for help. But the driveway was empty. The car Liam and I had driven here was gone. So were the footprints in the snow. They'd vanished without a trace. That's when I saw him. Standing near the fountain in the courtyard was Liam, wearing the same suit he'd worn last Valentine's Day. Only now, his face was pale, his lips blue. He looked dead. "Liam?" I whispered, tears streaming down my face. He didn't answer. Instead, he pointed toward the house. Through the windows, I saw myself, dressed in the same gown, wearing the same mask, dancing with the man in the white mask. "No," I breathed, stumbling backward. "This isn't real. This can't be happening." When I woke up, I was back inside the manor, sitting alone at a table covered in red rose petals. A single mirror hung on the wall across from me. In its reflection, I saw myself, but also Duke, barking furiously at something behind me, something I couldn't see. A servant appeared, placing a note in front of me. Written in elegant script were the words, "Welcome back, Evelyn. Your eternal heart awaits." To this day, Duke refuses to sleep in the bedroom where I found the invitation. Sometimes, late at night, I hear music drifting through the walls, the same haunting melody from the ball. And when I look in the mirror, I swear I'm still wearing that mask.